Hi there, BookTube! My name is Christina and today I'm so excited to be here with the very first episode of a short kind of series of videos that I'm hoping to make, and this is the very first one. So here we are. If you clicked here is because you're interested in the topic, and the topic is a sort of a guide to learn how to read in a foreign language. And first of all, am I wearing any makeup? No. Do we care about it? No. So let's move on with the actual goal of this video. I decided to create this series just because I thought about what is my, or what may be my personal input into this community, and one of the few particular things that I do is that I read in several languages. Not as many as some other amazing people out there are doing, but yeah, I regularly read in at least 3 or 4 languages. So I thought to create this kind of a short guide for anyone who's trying to approach a new language and who's willing to read in it. So in this very first episode, and in order to watch this episode, you absolutely need a cup of tea. And this is a rule that we will use for all of the upcoming videos, because tea is the key to learn a language. Not, of course, it's not. But if you have a cup of tea or chocolate or coffee or any kind of hot beverage, then your life seems instantly better. So why not to face a new challenge with something that may actually help to cheer you up? In this first episode, we are focusing on how to pick a language. Of course, the language that we're trying to pick is a different one from the one that you normally speak, so from your mother tongue. Then we're trying to search something different, and how you may choose a language. Well, first of all, it could be something that is very similar to your language. I will make you an example. For example, for an Italian person, it is easier usually to learn a language quite similar, like for example French or maybe Spanish. So this is the general idea. If you are willing to learn something more easily, then probably picking a language with the same kind of root, historical root and linguistic kind of root, will definitely help you out. The second possibility is just a language about which you're very passionate, and it can be completely different from yours. Like for example, I'm very passionate about Japan and I would love to learn Japanese. I know that it's completely different. I know that it will be so hard to learn, but I'm very passionate about Japan and its culture. So if I will learn a language in the future, then probably it will be Japanese. It will be difficult, but being passionate, it makes it so much easier to face all of the difficulties. Just like a cup of tea, it helps, definitely. And the third possibility is to actually pick a language that's a challenge for you. So not necessarily a language that you love. Maybe exactly the opposite. If you're the kind of person that improves more when you face a challenge, or when someone tells you that you cannot do something and then suddenly you become the best person in doing it just to prove them wrong, then why not? You actually may choose to learn a language as a challenge for yourself, for your abilities, your skills, and just to broaden your horizons. Why not? So the very first step, of course, is to choose your language. Ideally, it's a language that you're already starting to learn, or that you already learned a little bit, or the one that you're willing to learn in the future. And in order to learn a language, one of the skills, one of the always required skills, is reading skills. So why not join the learning process with the reading process if you're a reader? So this is my suggestion for this first episode. Choose your language and focus only on one language at a time. So if you're learning multiple languages, then just start with one, progress a little bit, and then start with the second one. And this is it for this first short suggestion video, and I hope that I will see you in my next episode. Bye! Ciao!